Hi, I'm Bruce with Just Lucky Artworks and creator of Dad's Castle greeting cards. Today I'd like to give you a tour of my new add-on that converts grease pencil strokes into curves. This can be useful because a lot of geometry node generators require a base curve. However, creating a curve and manipulating it into the shape that I want can be tedious and well, just plain hard. I often find it's easier just to draw them. Now you might wonder why bother with an add-on when I can do this through the Blender menu. However, to get a nice result, such as a Bezier curve with very few handles but still retaining the shape you want, there's a few extra steps and menus you have to go through. For example, going to sculpt mode to smooth it, then going back to edit mode to simplify, then converting the curves, then going back to edit mode in order to decimate. So in this add-on, I've combined all those steps into a single menu with a simple button to get the curve you desire from the grease pencil strokes. It'll also separate your grease pencil layers into separate curve objects. So let's take it out for a spin. The first thing we need to do is actually install the add-on. So with Blender open, go to Edit, Preferences, Install, then navigate to the folder where you've downloaded the add-on and click Install Add-on. Then you'll see Object GP to Curve. And just go ahead and check that box to make sure it's activated, and then we can close that. Okay, now that we've installed and activated our add-on, let me show you how to navigate it. First, we'll press N to bring up our side panel, find the Edit tab, and somewhere on this list you should see Grease Pencil to Curve, or GP to Curve. Our spline type, we have three options from converting the grease pencil stroke into a curve. We can go straight to a poly curve. We can go to a Bezier curve with handles. And then we can go to a Bezier curve with handles and then back to poly, which gives fewer points and still maintains the shape, though not probably as important anymore that I've added some features here to smooth it out and decimate, and as well as add additional segments. But let's show an example here. In this example, we'll add a wire between posts. So we'll add our grease pencil blank, go to draw mode, and let's just draw our curves. So if we did this by curves, they'd all look the same and look a little rigid. So this way they look a little more organic and realistically hand done, perhaps. So with this, we will click over to our Bezier curve, convert to curve, and then after that, we can add a little shader in there, add our modifier. We'll call this chain, and there we go. Now you can see we have a nice chain. We can get rid of that modifier, and this time we will add some Xmas lights, and there you go. Nice and quick. Okay, now let's try a hair example. We will start by hiding everything but the hair base. Press 3 on the num key to get a side view of it. I'm going to go back to solid mode here for a moment. Okay, let's add a grease pencil blank. And then we will go to draw mode. Surface, I'm going to make this 0.05 this time. Okay, then we'll start drawing our strokes. I try to keep them straight up and down and parallel to the viewing angle. Seems to work best. Now as we get around the curve a little bit, I'm going to press 6 on the num keypad to keep us even parallel with the view. Let's go top view. Let's go ahead and connect some of these across. Okay. Okay, let's go back to shaded view. Then the first thing we'll do is go from Bezier, let's go back to object mode. Now, I think we can do it without that, but just in case, go Bezier to curve. Smooth factor 1. We don't need to smooth these out because they're already following the contour of the head, so I'll just click 1. Because we did the curve is Bezier, we might have had to do some smoothing steps, but since it's nice even strokes, we don't have to worry about that, I don't think. Convert GP to curve, And then we'll select the attachment point, the hair base. And we might have to type in the UV map name, but it just defaulted to UV map there, which is correct for this one. Then press hair prep, and there's all our hair. And then we can add your favorite hair profile. In this case, I'm using one I did from a tutorial with Dean Zarkov. I highly recommend it. And there you go. We can make these a little fatter. And not bad for a very rapid grease pencil stroke. And now we have a full head of hair. Now we can also go back to sculpt mode. And we can lengthen some of these a little bit if we like. We can comb these across if we like. Let's get him behind the hair, or behind the ear. And then we can also grow these. Let's make these a little longer. There we go. There. Okay, so we still have a bit of cleanup to do. It's not perfect, but the point being, we can get a whole lot of hair very quickly and gets us a good starting point to start doing our sculpting that we like. Well, that was a quick overview on what my grease pencil to curve add-on does. It's free, in other words, don't expect a lot of technical support, but hopefully you'll find it useful. So download it using the link below and give it a go. And have a great day.